Hi, everybody. Steve Hallstrom back here at Luther Family Ford. It's the I almost said July. Wouldn't that be nice? The January salute to law enforcement here at Luther Family Ford. One of the things that we really look forward to each month at Flag Family Media and WDAY is a chance to get out, support law enforcement, and get to see some people who become friends over the years. So great to be back over here with our friend Joel Bechtold. And Joel, this is something that you and I enjoy doing. We get the chance to do this once a month to say thank you to law enforcement and what they mean in our community. What does this mean to you and the team here?
No, it's a lot of fun, and we really like the outpouring, the people that come out, and we think it's a great thing to do, and people seem to really recognize it and like doing it. So, and we appreciate what everybody does. So
every morning on the morning show that I get to do with Bonnie Amistadi now on WDAY, we're talking about law enforcement and the weather that we have and the times you have spinouts on I-94. I think we had a few of them this morning with the streets the way that they were. And we know that law enforcement is working hard for us, and we get to sit in our nice warm cars and offices while they're out assisting when the weather gets nasty. So sure appreciate them. Like Joel said, it's a great thing to come together to salute law enforcement. We are saluting the Moorhead Police Department today, and it's really great to have Chief Monroe and the whole team over here from Moorhead PD. Thank you all for coming over, and the team at Luther too. It's great to see you guys too. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us each time we do this. It means a lot here. So we've got one person in particular that we're going to honor today, but we really are saying thank you to everybody at Moorhead PD. And the men and women of the Moorhead Police Department serve and protect us 24/7, 365. And when one part of our community is doing well and protected by good law enforcement, it certainly benefits all of us in the metro area. This month's honoree is record specialist Leighanna Helgoe with the Moorhead Police Department. And let's give a nice round of applause for Leighanna, our guest of honor today. Here's a little bit. Captain Swenson was able to give us a good write-up on Leighanna, so let me give you a little bit of background on Leighanna, the person we're honoring today. Leighanna came to the Moorhead Police Department in 2017. She has gained respect and friendships with employees within the Moorhead Police Department and also other departments within the city. She has earned respect and complimentary words from citizens that she's helped while assisting them through city auctions, impound releases, phone and counter requests in records. Leighanna is an integral part of records and helping our department run efficiently and effectively. Leighanna's supervisors describe her as always available to assist her peers and the community. Office manager Sandy Timian says she's a dedicated employee who always goes above and beyond, treating everybody with respect and helping our community. We thank Leighanna for her dedicated service and compassion to this department and for the community. Leighanna is a Moorhead resident and is also engaged to one of Moorhead's finest, Officer Joe Secord. She is 1/4 of quadruplets that hail from Pembina County, North Dakota. On behalf of the Moorhead Police Department's entire staff, we proudly nominate record specialist Leighanna Helgoe for the Flag Family Media WDAY salute to law enforcement. Congratulations, Leighanna. Let me ask you a little bit about the job you have and your path to law enforcement. Is being in a law enforcement department something that you always wanted to do, or did it kind of happen by accident?
To be honest, it kind of happened by accident. I just graduated college and I was out there looking for a job, and that position opened up and I thought, oh, that'd be kind of interesting. So I applied and I got it. And then 5 years later, here we are.
Yeah, here you are. Tell us a little bit about your job. What do you do day to day?
Day to day kind of varies differently. I do impounds, seizures. I assist with the quartermaster, ordering uniforms. I do phone, pick up the phone and help out at the counter, and just kind of varies day by day what I do.
I've often thought there should be a reality TV show about the impound lot. I just think that would be really good entertainment. Tell us about the impound lot and the work that you do there and kind of the interesting experiences that you have.
Well, between me and Harvey, he was another previous salute to law enforcement person, we have our struggles with the impound lot from day to day, but it's interesting. We have our auction 2 times a year, so I assist with helping get that ready and it's just, it is what it is. But
what do you like most about your job? What's the most fun about the position that you have?
I think it's a very interesting job. It's not your normal 9-to-5 business work schedule. It's you get to see Moorhead through and through, what happens, and everything kind of funnels through records. So you get to see what's going on in Moorhead, just reading every day about it.
Tell me about the relationships you have within the Moorhead Police Department. Obviously, people that you've grown attached to, and friends and co-workers, that kind of thing. And a lot of them are here today, so it's great to see the support too. What does it mean to you to work in a team like that?
Oh, it's fabulous. I love working with such a close-knit group, and we always like to help each other out and kind of like, hey, I have a question on this, and we kind of elaborate together. And even between records and the police officers, we all love to talk and kind of collaborate on things, and it's really great.
It gets to be a bit of a family, isn't it? I hear that often from law enforcement. Talk a little bit about that. You get to know each other and the families, and you go through the ups and downs with your coworkers too.
Yes, it's great. We have different Facebook groups we kind of keep in touch with. If a baby's born or anything, we usually celebrate that, or there's a wedding coming up, we'll celebrate that, or just get together, and it really does become a family.
I think for most of us, we think about law enforcement, the work that the people that are doing on the street each day and being out there, but none of these things can happen without the people behind the scenes that are doing it, right? And I see in the nods from the team at Moorhead PD. What does it mean to you, Leighanna, that they remember you and they realize how important that your position and things that you do are when we're having a salute to law enforcement this month?
We do have a sign in our records department. It's called Fighting Crime from the Inside. So it does kind of show what intricate parts happen, from the cops going on the street to sending paperwork to us sending it to the court. It's just an integral part of everything we do to help keep this community safe.
Yeah. So part of this ceremony, Joel and his team at Luther Ford give a $100 gift card each month. It's such a great thing that they do here to the person that's being honored that month. And most of the time that individual will have a nonprofit agency or a charity, something like that means a lot to them. And Leighanna, you were telling me earlier that there's a program within the Moorhead PD that means a lot to you, that you want to donate that to. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's the Moorhead PAL program. It's the Police Activities League. So it kind of helps the community bond well with the police officers, whether that's Shop with a Cop, Cops versus Kids Hockey. Just kind of gets those kids out there bonding with the police officers and helping them show hey, they're okay people. And
Right on. Well, Leighanna, again, congratulations. Thanks for being here today, and thanks for all the work that you do that allows them to do all that they do and allows us to be safe and protected in the community. Thanks very much for what you do.
Thank you.
So there are a couple other things that are going on here as well. Mark and the team at Sandy's Donuts will be delivering some goodies to the team at the Moorhead Police Department, so those will be coming fairly soon as well. We have created an honoree section on our website, am1100theflag.com, where we have the biographies of the honorees listed back to when we started this now about 5 years ago. So it's a pretty neat group of honorees there. And in the days ahead as well, we'll be inviting Leighanna to join us on the Need to Know Morning Show to talk a little bit about her job and what she does at the Moorhead Police Department as well. Last thing I like to say, at our organization, we always like to let everyone know, and we do this each month at the end of this ceremony, how much we appreciate what these men and women do to serve us. Whether you're working in records or working on the street, it's also important. And we understand that we live in a time when law enforcement is under the microscope in many different ways. And at our organization, we just want everybody to know that we continue to give the benefit of the doubt to the men and women who serve us behind the badge, who are trained in the things that need to happen when times come up that make the news sometimes and doesn't always get as much consideration as it should. And so we appreciate them, and we will continue to do that to give them the that courtesy and that honor for the work that they have done. Before we finish up, want to get from Chief Monroe here as well a little bit about Leighanna. I'll just walk over here and talk to Shannon. Chief, tell us about Leighanna, what she means to your team.
Well, we're very lucky that we got her here in the first place, and you've covered pretty much everything I would say, but the only thing I can add to that is without those people behind the scenes getting everything done for us, preparing our cases, getting our paperwork done, it would take up officer time. So these people save us so much in, that workload that officers can, spend as much time as possible out on the street doing their investigations and their follow-up work. And we couldn't do it without them.
Yeah, great. Tell us about things in Moorhead as otherwise. Things going pretty well? Are we behaving ourselves over in Moorhead these days? How are things?
Yeah, well, to say it's very busy, and we're no different than the rest of the country. We're seeing increases in crime at kind of an alarming rate, and we're trying to use our community policing efforts to focus on areas that seem to be kind of spiking in our community, and we're going to see if we can try and make a difference.
Okay. Very good. Well, thank you and your team for all you do, for your leadership, and for getting the team over here today. And we appreciate you, and God bless you and your team as you continue protecting and serving us.
Thank you, guys, and thanks to Luther and the team here. It's wonderful that they continue to do this, so I'm very appreciative.
All right. Well, that'll wrap it up for our ceremony today. But one more time, let's give a big round of applause to our honoree record specialist, Leighanna Helgoe. And we'll see you back here next time on the Luther Family Ford Salute to Law Enforcement. Take care, everybody.